All right, my name is Neil Tagmeyer from the Southeast District, and our innovation is an approved shouldering earthwork measurement and calculations method. In the past, we were getting cross sections along a route that have shoulders to calculate earthwork to put in the plans for information only. We feel that we get better bids when a contractor looks at the project and has an idea how much earthwork he has to move around. So what we were doing is our survey crew would go out and pick up cross sections every 500, 1,000 feet along the project. You can kind of see a section here where they were picking up these cross sections, and they were doing single points and then bringing it back to the design staff. And the design staff would have to take that file and turn it into something that our software could use. And in this case, it was a pretty tedious process of creating a design chain, making a profile out of it, and then plotting the profile. And then once we did that, we'd have to go into each one of those. We're talking hundreds of hundreds of cross sections on a project. We'd have to go in, use the flood tool to get an area of our cuts and fills, put them in a spreadsheet to calculate the cuts and fills along a project. Well, we made one little change to improve that method. In this case, instead of single point cross sections, survey would go out and pick up 2 points about 20 feet apart and do basically a full topo mapping for this little section of the corridor. And then they would provide us with that file. And then using that in our tools available in GeoPack SS4, we're able to tell the software to take a cross section right here. It'll look something similar to this. And then once we get those cross sections, we tell it where to take the cross sections. It will calculate the side slopes and everything for us. We hit a few buttons later, and it spits out a report for our earthwork. To put this in perspective, I was spending about 25 minutes or so doing the old method to get about 10 cross sections. This new method, and in that same 25 minutes, I did 50 of them.